Alright, well here is January 22nd, 2015's transcript. This is proof that we're not going to trial, at least they said, which means you cannot put somebody at CMHIP if you are not going to trial. That means that it's a kidnapping, it's a ploy to delay, and it's illegal. That means it's a kidnapping according to the color of law. Here's case 15 CR 1287. It's the transcripts, January 22nd, 2015. See? And here, David Crockenberg is the judge. Alright, I'm going to prove to you guys this stuff. This is pretty crazy, plus it might save my life. Alright, we'll read the yellow. I highlighted it, so that way if I copy it, it doesn't show up. However, this is really interesting. It's a Fifth Amendment violation. Judge Crockenberg said, out of the judge's normalcy of putting in a psych evaluation, these are his own words, "You don't have to say anything during the examination, but if you refuse to speak, they could be considered in determining whether or not you are competent to proceed," which is a Fifth Amendment violation because I don't have to say shit. And it could also be used at trial if you have one. If you have one, then you can't put me at CMHIP and you can't have me psych evaluated. Oh, and mind you, while I was at CMHIP, I never had a psych evaluation. They never gave me psychotropic medications. They never psych evaluated me. Never. Not once. And I was forced to be in my room over 20 hours a day. No psych evaluations. All right. So let's keep proceeding here. Then he goes on with his little tangents. And I informed the judge here that I have 12 years of trained education in esoterics and yogic practices, and that I have 9 years of hypnotherapy, clinical hypnotherapy training, and that I've also have training and ordained in shamanic medicine woman practices in the shaman ways of the Native American ways, which gives me Native American rights by the rights of worship laws. And be it I notified him that my doctorate in medicine also has an emphasis in biblical study. And so for somebody of my education and my caliber, they're by law, for people of esoterics, have to have a special evaluator. There is typically, that I know, only 4 people in the whole United States who have the ability, the education, and the license to evaluate a person of my expertise. And Judge David Crockenberg in this case says, oh, it doesn't matter. Well, yes, it does matter, because people of my caliber end up getting called schizophrenic when they're not schizophrenic because they know an exuberant amount of genotyping, esoteric, the other realms of realms, kingdoms of kingdoms, all sorts of things that most people never get trained. Remote viewing, all sorts of things. Those are just the baby things of it. Well, Dr. Susan Middleton said, oh, this is the government. You only get what you get here. We don't have anybody who has those educations and those licensures. Oh, but yet they didn't send me out to the military bases to get evaluated properly. Now, did they? Nope. So that just proves that all they did was conspire to deprive my rights in every aspect. And here's the transcript to prove it. And this just goes on and on and on about things, but it's pretty interesting. Pretty remarkably crazy.